The St. Louis Rams were pathetic last year, finishing the year with a 2-14 record, 31st ranked offense in the league, 22nd ranked defense. It was ugly. Never fear though, Rams fans, there is hope on the horizon. That hope comes in the form of Jeff Fisher. Fisher, one of the best coaches in the entire league, had a long, successful tenure with the Tennessee Titans. He's a defensive-minded coach, so his first order of business is going to be fixing a run defense that was 31st in the league last year. Jeff Fisher is a Buddy Ryan disciple. He will not stand for a defense that cannot stop the run. Now, one of the first things Fisher did upon taking over is throw his support behind Sam Bradford as starting quarterback. Remember, the Rams had the number 2 overall pick in this past year's draft. They could have selected Robert Griffin III from Baylor or any other quarterback in the draft other than Andrew Luck, of course. However, they traded that pick to the Washington Redskins, moved back in the draft where they selected a defensive tackle from LSU, Michael Brockers, fixing that run defense, and they decided that Sam Bradford's their man. Bradford was a number 1 overall pick a couple of years ago. 2 seasons in, the results have been mixed. Had a decent rookie year, regressed last year, 70.5 passer rating, struggled to stay healthy, and that's been one of the big question marks about Sam Bradford. Can this guy stay healthy? Is he too fragile for the NFL? And maybe he will be. Now, in all fairness, Bradford was not surrounded by the greatest receiving core in the world, and his best wide receiver from last year, Brandon Lloyd, no longer a part of the team, now with the New England Patriots. Does have a good running back behind him in Steven Jackson, but this year the Rams are only going to go as far as Bradford takes him. How will this guy develop? Will he start looking like a number 1 overall pick or a number 1 overall pick like Peyton Manning, or will he start looking like a number 1 overall pick like David Carr? Remains to be seen. I'm sure Rams fans will be watching with great interest. In terms of the Rams winning the Super Bowl, odds are 100-1 in Vegas, currently 230-1 in BETDAQ. Now, there's only a small amount available at that number, 230-1. Folks, if you're going to bet on the Rams to win the Super Bowl, save yourself some time, take your money, put it in the toilet, pull the flush thing, flush it down the toilet. It'll save you several months of waiting, and it'll accomplish the same thing. However, I do feel like with Jeff Fisher in charge now, this team is going to start making strides in the right direction, and I expect them to be competitive. I expect them to be competitive in a couple of years, just maybe not this year. Might have to wait another year or two, Rams fans.